This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has approved the general federal budget for 2015 of 49.1 billion dirhams. The UAE Vice President today confirmed that the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, to provide prosperity, security and a decent life for citizens at all levels remain a clear priority. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum said that investing in and meeting the needs of its citizens are the cornerstones of the UAE government policies and represent a top priority in the national agenda for achieving the UAE Vision 2021. Social development and benefits account for 49% of spending, while government services will receive 20 billion dirhams. He added that the adopted executive regulations for the law on economic competition and intellectual property are also in discussion. The 34th edition of GITEX Technology Week 2014 opened its doors today. It remains the largest information and communications technology event here in the Middle East, Africa and South Asia. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of the Dubai Executive Council, at GITEX Technology Week graced the inaugural day of the event. Running until the 16th of October, the week will showcase the future of smart cities, along with innovative solutions and services that cover a variety of sectors, including travel and tourism, hospitality, finance, telecommunications, security, safety, logistics, and many more. The trade event, being held at the Dubai International Convention and Exhibition Centre, expects industry professionals from more than 150 countries. The Crown Prince of Dubai visited many of the government departments, showcasing their latest services, solutions and apps. The Ministry of Interior's robot was among the attention-grabbing features, while the Dubai Police had its intelligent, next-generation light bar technology on display. The Community Development Authority, or the CDA, launched today its new platform for people with disabilities. Dubai Municipality launched a list of mobile apps, and Dubai Tourism and Commerce Marketing was previewing its new website and app. The Drug Pricing High Committee at the Ministry of Health has approved the registration of 62 new drugs for the treatment of tumours, high blood pressure and pain. The committee added that more than half of the drugs are innovative, including a European drug used for high blood pressure and tumours. They also postponed the approval of 6 other drugs for not completing the requested technical demands. The committee meeting was chaired by Dr. Amin Al-Amiri, the Assistant Undersecretary for Public Policy and Licensing at the Ministry, who stated that the committee also established a new mechanism in order to assess bioequivalent studies that are presented for registration in order to shorten the evaluation process and time without damaging the effectiveness and safety of the drugs. World Arthritis Day is being observed around the globe today in order to bring arthritis sufferers together along with experts and raise awareness on the condition. Here in the UAE, arthritis affects 1 in 5 people, according to experts. In an effort to ensure patients receive proper care, the Middle East Arthritis Foundation continues to raise awareness and provide support to those who are suffering. A 2-day drive that highlighted arthritis and what can be done to ensure the best outcome was organised and included an interactive roundtable discussion with experts, as well as a juvenile arthritis forum to focus on the youth. While it is often believed that arthritis is a disease for the elderly, Dr. Bettina Rogalski says it also affects children. Annually, 5 to 6 out of 100,000 children under 16 are diagnosed with juvenile idiopathic arthritis, also known as JIA, a common form of arthritis in children and adolescents. With the present advancements in medicine and therapies now, Dr. Rogalski says that children have an improved chance of going into remission, and early diagnosis is critical to better treatment.
It also depends on the age of the child, really, what kind of symptoms they present with. If a child is very young, the first symptom can be that they get grumpy, or that if they could walk, that they then want to be carried again, or they're crawling. There might be what we call morning stiffness, but it's not like they are stiff, but they're very sad and they're crying in the morning. This might be the first symptoms in really small children. If they get older, the parents realize that they might be in pain and might not really know why. And then eventually they might pick up a swelling, and then, they really should see a doctor.
The Family Village orphanage is now 80% complete and is set to open by the end of the year. That's according to reports. The Dubai-based orphanage is a part of the Awqaf and Minors Affairs Foundation and will be able to accommodate up to 100 children. The village will boast 12 villas, accommodating up to 8 children per villa. It will also have a fully equipped nursery for very young babies, up to 3 years of age, as well as a kindergarten. There will be a recreational area, a medical facility and full-time mothers assigned to groups of children, giving them love and care, as well as aunties who are helpers and a grandmother who will oversee the day-to-day running of the village. Tayeb Al-Rais, the Secretary General of AMAF, was quoted as saying that the land for the orphanage was donated by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, adding that we are now raising funds to implement the initiative and ensure its growth and sustainability. The family village will be developed at an investment of 46.5 million dirhams, and a commercial project that is being developed is expected to cost approximately 56 million dirhams that will fund day-to-day operations. The Roads and Transport Authority has confirmed that paid parking will be introduced to the Greens in Dubai for on-street parking by the end of the month. According to a local daily, Adel Al-Mazouki, the Director of Parking at the RTA, was quoted as saying that the Road and Transport Authority and MR have signed an agreement that sees the RTA responsible for the management of public roads in the community, and parking facilities are a part of that responsibility. He added that they aim to control the parking in this area, and through paid parking, they are hoping to make parking spaces more available to residents of the community. Additionally, seasonal parking cards will be valid in the Greens, and the usual rate of 2 dirhams per hour applies. He also recommended that residents who require long-term parking in the community opt for a seasonal card, as it will be cheaper than paying the hourly rate. The number of human trafficking cases recorded by Dubai police has seen a fall from 2010 to 2013. That's according to a senior police official. Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Sultan Abdul Hamid Al-Jamal, the director of the Dubai Police Human Trafficking Crime Control Centre, was quoted in a local daily as saying that there were 35 cases of various kinds of human trafficking recorded in 2010, 24 in 2011, 21 in 2012, and 11 last year. He added that this comes off the back of a number of awareness campaigns, as well as training courses, which he says has made the UAE a less desirable target. The director stated that in the UAE, the majority of human trafficking crimes involve women trafficked into the country for sexual exploitation. In 2013, out of the 11 cases, 9 were for sexual exploitation. There were 28 people convicted, of which 18 were men and 10 were women. The UAE was the first in the region to open a centre that cares for the victims of human trafficking, that receives 150,000 dirhams annually from the Al Maktoum Foundation, which all goes towards the care of victims. And finally, the Louvre Abu Dhabi has announced that it will receive around 300 pieces of artwork on loan from major French institutions for its opening year, which will complement the museum's already growing collection. According to news agency WAM, the loans will include Leonardo da Vinci's portrait of an unknown woman from 1495, also known as La Belle Ferronnière, which will be loaned by Musée du Louvre. It will mean that the Louvre in Abu Dhabi will become the first ever museum in the Middle East to show a Da Vinci artwork. Edouard Manet's The Fife Player 1866 will also be on loan, as well as Claude Monet's The Saint-Lazare Station 1877. His Highness Sheikh Sultan bin Tanoon Al Nahyan, the chairman of Abu Dhabi Tourism and Culture Authority, said that these outstanding loans from our French partners represent a collaboration that is symbolic of Louvre Abu Dhabi and its progress to date. This will be the first time many of these works will travel to Abu Dhabi or even the Middle East, and are a rare opportunity to see important art from French museums in tandem with the Louvre Abu Dhabi's collection. The works will be on show for between 3 months and 2 years, depending largely on the conservation and preservation requirements of each piece.